Don't know about those. Thanks again for tuning into yet another video of Memphis, coming at you live from the West Coast yet again, San Jose, California. Another beautiful day here in the Bay Area. So we are just riding, testing out the new exhaust, SPC lane splitter exhaust. So this is the first 50 miles impressions of the exhaust. How's it holding up? How's it, how does it feel on the bike? How does it sound? I've already made a few videos on the decibels compared to the El Diablo Cobra exhaust, and it's noticeably louder. All right, it's about 2 to 4 decibels louder than my Cobra, and it is really quite noticeable. All right, and then that cold start, man, it is angry. It is very angry. It's an angry pipe, and it sounds great. Of course, the YouTube videos, it's not gonna make it any justice. All right, you have to listen to the pipe in person, and it's just a deeper tone. It sounds very, very rowdy. So I am liking the overall sound of the pipe. Now, if you guys saw my install video, I did mention that the pipe is slightly shorter than the El Diablo. So that had me worrying a little bit about the torque or the performance curve on the bike. You guys saw that I got the bike dyno tuned, and the bike likes being in about 3,200 RPM. All right, that's the sweet spot for the 475 cam on my dyno tune. So now that we've been riding the bike for about 50 miles, I can tell you guys the bike feels alive from 2000 all the way through. I don't know what is going on. All right, I wasn't expecting such a dramatic change between the El Diablo and the SP concept pipe. Sorry guys, I was not expecting such a dramatic change or throttle response on the bike. I am shocked. I am surprised. Yesterday when I got on it, I was just taken back on how quickly the bike was getting up to to its sweet spot. So I don't know. I started thinking to myself, there must have been something that I did wrong. So when I was uninstalling the Cobra pipe, I noticed that the clamp for my front cylinder wasn't fully installed, or it was loose. That's what I kind of picked up on. So I was wondering, maybe that's why the pipe feels just so much better when it comes to the low RPM. I really don't know what is going on, but I am just, man, I'm at a loss for words on how the bike, or the 475, is performing now that we have the SPC pipe on there. So I don't know what it is. All right, maybe it's just I don't know, but the butt dyno is telling me otherwise. The bike is alive at 2,000 all the way up. But that being said, I did notice that there's no longer that 3,200 RPM kick. All right, I was mentioning in the the review of the I think it was my review, my first impressions after the dyno tune. There's no longer that 3,200 RPM kick like I mentioned in that video. So you guys can see the pipe. There's no heat shield, so you can obviously see that something's burning onto the pipe. I think it's my foot. Oh, there it is. That's what's burning onto the pipe. So there's no heat shield. They have a heat shield as an addition. I believe it's like $50 to $100. You get a heat shield here, and you get a heat shield right there. But you can obviously see that my shoe's burning onto the pipe, so that kind of, that sucks. There's no heat shield. I just have to adapt my foot placement on the bike. So the pipe looks fantastic. It looks clean. It sounds very rowdy, very deep, you know, exhaust. You know, like I mentioned in the unboxing, there's not a serviceable baffle on this pipe. It's welded shut. So if that's something that, you know, that you're looking at swapping out your baffles or trying something new, I mean, you have to keep that in mind. Most of my other pipes, Vance & Hines, Bassani, my Cobra, they've all had serviceable baffles. I don't know. I mean, this is a first for me, so that's why I was kind of taken back. But man, the pipe performs so far to my liking. I mentioned that I was more of a 465 guy in that video, and this has just waken up the bike at the low RPM. So like I mentioned, I don't know what it is. I can't believe how different the bike feels. I'm just so shocked and surprised that the pipe just, you know, gave my bike a whole different character, a whole different feel. It just doesn't feel the same when it had the Cobra exhaust. So like I said, I really believe that that my Cobra pipe was probably loose. That's probably the case. I mean, that's the only way I see it, because I can't believe that this thing has such a dramatic change on the way the bike feels. Dramatic, absolutely dramatic. And you know, I'm not typically the type of guy to over exaggerate anything or whatever, man, but I don't know what it is about the pipe. I'm just so shocked that the bike just feels completely different, guys. You know, I can't explain it. I don't know what it is, but the pipe is alive at the lower RPM. I don't know what it is, guys. That's my only explanation. That's the only reason why I would think that the bike's performing, you know, better, in my opinion. And it's just probably, maybe I accidentally left that collector clamp loose on my Cobra exhaust. That's probably it. I mean, that's the only explanation I believe, because I just don't think that there could be this much of a dramatic change between the Cobra and the SPC. Man, it's crazy, and the bike sounds amazing. I just saw Blockhead's video on the SPC. So he released this video, I believe, today on a Saturday morning. I can't remember. I'm not entirely sure, but he just released a video. He put the SPC pipe up to the test against his pipe, and you know what? A few others. It was. I believe it was what was it, man? There were so many pipes. It was a D&D. I don't think he test rode a Bassani. No, it was his pipe, Blockhead pipe, a Speed Shop pipe, I think. This one. What was it? There was another one in there too. I can't remember. But he put quite a few pipes, you know, against each other, stage one, and you know, based on the numbers that they posted, the SPC came in second in horsepower. So I don't know if the pipe got me an extra 4 horsepower or whatever. I really don't know. But the pipe didn't perform that great on the torque. I believe it was somewhere like towards the bottom on torque, but it was number 2 on horsepower. And if you guys see my dyno chart, my dyno 2 numbers, my bike is pumping out 114 horsepower with the Cobra exhaust at 127 foot-pounds of torque at the wheel, which is pretty impressive. So yeah, with the 475. So maybe with this pipe, we probably saw a drop on the torque, and we probably saw an increase in horsepower, I'm guessing. So, I mean, that's just off of the butt dyno numbers, okay? I'm not gonna get this thing dyno tuned again. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna pay another $600 just so I can see the numbers of the pipe. It's just not worth it. You know, it's just not worth it. I can feel it in the performance of the bike. I can feel it in the throttle. The bike feels different. All right, you guys just have to take my word for it. it feels different. It feels better. It sounds better. And so far, I am, happy with the purchase of the pipe. For what is it, 900 and change. Man, the bike feels great. It sounds great. And I know the El Diablo pipe is about like $200 cheaper. But man, for the sound and the performance, it's worth the extra $200. All right. And another reason why I decided to get the SPC was the black pipe just wasn't aging well. All right, it wasn't aging well. It didn't look great after the first year. I'd say the first year the pipe looked pretty bad. All right, I wasn't really happy with the look of it. I was looking at other people's pipes and I was looking at other bikes. This was, of course, 2 years ago, and I started realizing that a lot of the black pipes after 1 year just don't age well. Okay, the ceramic coating doesn't hold up as well as the brush finish, or the stainless steel finish, or the chrome finish. The Cobra El Diablo exhaust was my second black pipe. I had Van Hine, that was also black. Yeah, the Cobra El Diablo was my first black pipe, so I just wasn't too happy with the way it was looking. And my Bassani, I've had that for over a year, and it still looks just as good. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go with another stainless steel raw pipe. So, anyways. Thanks for watching. If you guys could please, I don't ask. I don't ask for much when it comes to the YouTube, but if you guys can please just like the video, it'd be much appreciated. Thanks for watching. You guys stay out there, stay safe. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.